Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with part 3 of my favorite bottles in my collection. So I feel good about this one now. I feel good about the fact that I've gotten through most of my favorite bottles. There's still some hanging out there, but I feel good that this will kind of round it out. I do have a ton, so I'm gonna jump right in. Okay, so the first one that we're gonna talk about, I can't believe that I didn't pull this sooner, that this didn't show up in one of the earlier videos, but I absolutely love these Hermes bottles. This Eau de Merveilles line, I absolutely love these bottles. I love how they sit, kind of tilted. They're awesome. I love the design on them. I love that they kind of look like, I don't know, they splatter them with paint and it kind of makes it look like a constellation or something on them. I just adore these bottles. Again, usually I don't love bottles that don't have lids, but this one doesn't have a lid and I'm perfectly fine with it. Oh, I love this perfume too. This is the Elixir de Merveilles, and oh, it's so good. I love it. So yeah, I love this. I also love the 24 Faubourg bottle. That one is amazing. It's kind of just because of the shape, and it's just awesome. Hermes just makes really cool perfume bottles for the most part. I don't think that there's an Hermes bottle that I haven't liked, but this one is really special. So anyways, that is the Hermes Merveilles line. Next, we have a Franck Boclet bottle. This one I think is amazing because of the shape. It's hard to get it to kind of come across on camera, but number one, this is a really heavy, thick, very high quality feeling bottle. The lid is pretty heavy. It's not like super heavy, but the lid feels good and substantial. And the perfume bottle is definitely thick, heavy, substantial glass. I love the label on it. I think it's really, really pretty. And I love the shape of the bottle. It's kind of like a slanted bottle, so it's really hard to explain this one. It's like not a perfect square at all. And I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but I just love it. I love the color of the liquid. I love everything about this bottle. It's amazing. So anyways, that is Franck Boclet Vanille. Next, I almost forgot about this bottle. I'm sure I would have grabbed it for this video had I not pulled it out for a video, for another video that I did. But yeah, this is one of my favorite bottles in my collection. In fact, when I first bought this perfume, I bought it strictly for the bottle, and I very rarely do that, but this was one of those occasions. This is Michel Germain Sugarful, and I love this. It looks like a vintage, like 1950s diner style sugar bottle, and I love it. I love that it's pink. I love that the cap looks like where you would pour the sugar out from. I love everything about it. I think it's just one of the cutest bottles in my collection, and I love it. It's super, super fun. This is for, I don't know if you guys have ever come across on TikTok the girls that like to decorate their house with really, really kind of fun, whimsical stuff, really bright colors. They like to get realistic things and have them be like functional items for their home. Like there's this one girl that comes up on my feed a lot. She gets, she like decorates with these giant crayons, and she makes these mirrors that look like, you know, bowls of cereal. She just made like a Pop-Tart, just made a big, huge Pop-Tart to like hang on her wall. I guess they've been finding at like Home Goods and stores like that, these big, huge strawberry and lemon ottomans. They just have stuff like that. I just feel like this would be perfect for their house because they love stuff like this. But yeah, I love this. It's an amazing perfume. It's in the cutest bottle ever, and I adore this. This is one of my favorite bottles in my collection for sure. So that is Michel Germain Sugarful. Okay, next we have, this is a Dreamhouse Ikiryo fragrance, and this is the new reformulated White Rabbit. I love these bottles so much. I love the wax seal on the top. I love the wax that is dripped down the bottle. I love the artwork on these bottles. The artwork, there's so much that goes into making the artwork for these bottles. They actually do full like photo shoots, and there's a whole vibe that goes with each scent. And I just love him. I love everything about these bottles. I just think that they're really, really artistic. That's what I really love about them. They're very artistic. So anyways, that is Dreamhouse Ikiryo. That is White Rabbit, but I just chose one. All the bottles are really cool though. Okay, next we've got Gucci Flora. This, I think it's supposed to have like a little like bow around, like black bow around it. This is the original formulation of Gucci Flora though. Gucci Flora has been reformulated. I love this little bottle. I just think it's super elegant looking. I love small perfume bottles, and this one is rather small. It's not like a huge bottle. It just, I think it's such a beautiful vanity bottle. It's just the kind of perfume bottle that you want sitting on your vanity because it's so pretty. It's very classy and classic, and I just think it's beautiful. The perfume is amazing inside too. It's just too bad that Gucci can't make a good perfume. They can make good smelling perfumes, but the performance and quality of them are just really, really bad. But I love Gucci Flora. I think it smells so, so good, and I just adore this bottle. I think the bottle is just stunning. It's beautiful. It's like a perfect vanity perfume bottle. So anyways, that is Gucci Flora. Ooh, next we've got a Tocca perfume. I think the Tocca bottles are stunning. Not only are they incredibly heavy glass, very, very high quality. I love that the glass is like kind of ribbed. I love that the little label is inset into the glass. So it's not gonna like come off. You're not gonna accidentally peel it off because it's like inset into its own little home on the front of the bottle. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's in there. And then just this bottle is gorgeous. And Tocca perfumes have the most beautiful lids. It's like a metal lid. It's a very heavy lid too. It's a super heavy lid, very high quality metal. And then it's got like this whole botanical scene on it. It's got a little bird. It's got a dragonfly. I mean, just beautiful. This is another one of my most favorite bottles in my collection. I just think it's so beautiful. It's very classy. It's another perfume bottle. It's like a perfect vanity perfume bottle. It's exactly what you want sitting on your vanity because it's so pretty. Just so pretty. So anyways, that one is Tocca Isabel, which is a beautiful, light, crisp, boozy rose. It smells like rose wine, if there were such a thing. Okay, next I've got a Mancera bottle. I love these Mancera bottles. I love the simplicity of them. I love like the long label that goes down the whole front of it. I just love everything about it. It's, again, very thick, heavy, quality glass, and I love the lids on these because they screw on and off, and I love that. I love that it's a screw lid. Again, the lid is heavy and feels really nice. I love this one. This is Mancera Holidays, and it smells like a seaside holiday in a bottle. It smells amazing. It reminds me a little bit, yeah, it reminds me just a little bit of what I did on my holidays from 4160 Tuesdays. But this one is heavier on the white florals, and it doesn't have that kind of mint ice cream note that the 4160 Tuesdays has. But it's similar. They're definitely similar kinds of fragrances. But yeah, I just think this is a gorgeous bottle. It's very simple, but it's, again, very classy, very classic looking, and beautiful. And I also think it's a very nice unisex bottle. It's nice for women, it's nice for men. It's not a super feminine bottle, it's not a super masculine bottle, it's just a really nice bottle that everybody can enjoy. I just think it's great. So yeah, I love Mancera bottles. I think they're gorgeous. I like Montal bottles too, but every Montal bottle I've ever had has gotten dented. in some way. They dent so easily. So that's the only thing I really dislike about them. And I also dislike that you can't see the level of liquid in them. Okay, next we've got a Dior fragrance. This is Dior Dolce Vita. And I love this. This is the original formulation of this. And oh my gosh, I love this bottle. I just think it's such a beautiful bottle. It reminds me of, I don't even know. It's kind of like a little bit futuristic, but at the same time kind of old-fashioned. And so, I don't know, I love it. I love the little round indents in the base. I love this like kind of futuristic looking gold collar, and then the kind of topaz colored lid or citrine colored lid that has the same kind of round little designs in it that the bottle does. I just love it. It's just a great little bottle. It was definitely futuristic looking for its time. Such a good one. So anyways, that is Dolce Vita from Christian Dior. Okay, next we have Armani C. I think all of the Armani C bottles are beautiful. I particularly love this one though, because I love the contrast of the really delicate light pink with the black lid and the gold rim. I think it's just a stunning bottle. I love the Armani C lids. I think that they're just really, really cool looking. They're very abstract and just awesome. I love this. Again, the bottle is a really nice, thick, pretty good quality glass. It's not as heavy as some of the other glass bottles that I have, but it is for a designer scent. It's still really nice, thick glass. I mean, you can see how thick the glass is from that bottom. But yeah, I just love these bottles. I think the Armani C bottles are really well done and really, really beautiful. And I just particularly love this one because of that delicate pink bottle, powdery pink bottle. So gorgeous. So this one is Armani Si Fiori, but I love all of the C bottles. So yeah, Armani Si Fiori. I don't know how I could have left this one out of the first videos either. This is Lolita Lempicka. This is the original Lolita Lempicka bottles. The new ones are just not as cool looking at all. This just reminds me of a fairy tale. It reminds me of, I don't know, Snow White or something. It reminds me of a fairy tale. Just with the ivy leaves on it and the kind of very whimsical writing on it, and the sprayer that looks like a little apple stem, and it's got carving on it as if it were like carved into a tree. And I love it. I love that it's clear and that you can see the liquid through it. I just love everything about these older Lolita Lempicka bottles. They're very whimsical, magical looking, very much like a fairy tale. And I just adore it. And I love that the stem is actually the sprayer. Oh, I love this scent so much. It's amazing. This is the original, like the original everything. This bottle is old and it still smells amazing. I love it. So yeah, this is one of my most favorite bottles in my collection. I've had a bottle of Lolita Lempicka in my collection for, gosh, probably since the mid-2000s. At this point, I've had a bottle forever. Even sometimes I would only have minis of it, but I always had it in some form in my collection, almost from the time it came out, because I just love it so much. But yeah, this bottle it's just got such a special place in my heart. It's so magical looking, so beautiful. So anyways, that is Lolita Lempicka, the original one. Okay, next we have Lalique perfume, and I really like a lot of Lalique's bottles. I think a lot of them are just really pretty, but this one is my absolute favorite. This is just the Lalique Le Parfum, and I love this one because, again, it's very high quality, heavy, thick glass. I love the just simple black writing on the front. I love the pop of red. The top has this little, it's like a woman's face, and then there are, I think, like koi fish around her face. It's really tiny, so there's no way I can get it to come up on camera, but it's just really, really pretty. I love this square cap. I just love everything about this bottle. The liquid, as it ages, it deepens up and darkens up, and I feel like it just makes it even more beautiful. I love everything about this bottle. It's one of my favorites. This is also one of my favorite vanilla perfumes. I just think it's so, so gorgeous. So yeah, that is Lalique Le Perfume. Okay, next, when I talked about the Gucci perfume, I talked about how I love little perfume bottles. This is another one. This is Cacharel Noa, and I love this one because I love the little pearl inside. I just think it's beautiful. I love that it's this little tiny round bottle. You would never know that this is a full 30 ml of perfume or a full ounce. It's so tiny, it looks like it would be only like a half ounce, but it's not. It's a full ounce of perfume. I love the opalescent color of the top, and I love that this little thing is the sprayer. I just love everything about this bottle. It's so cute. It's tiny. It's one of those things, if this were sitting on your vanity, you almost wouldn't know if it's perfume or if it's like skincare or what it is, because it's so, I don't know, it's just so little. But I adore it. It's one of my favorite bottles. It's just, oh gosh, I love it. And I love the little pearl in it. And I would love to find some flankers of this guy, but it's really hard to find flankers of this perfume. And I love the scent. It's such a beautiful, delicate, kind of 2000 style scent. I adore it. So that is Cacharel Noa. Next, this is Prada Candy, and I think, I don't know because I haven't even looked at a new bottle of Prada Candy for a long time, but I feel like they've changed something about the Prada Candy bottle. Like maybe they've put like a cap on it, or there's something weird about, maybe you guys can tell me what if the Prada Candy bottle is still like this. But I love this one because this is gonna sound crazy, but this reminds me of Star Wars. It reminds me of like a droid's head. It reminds me of like R2-D2, or I don't know, it reminds me of a droid head. And this bottle, really, it kind of reminds me of Star Wars, the Prada Candy bottle, because it reminds me, it looks like a droid to me. Like, just slap some little rolling wheels on the bottle, on the bottom, and can you imagine this, like R2-D2 just like rolling along? That's what it reminds me of, and I absolutely love it. When I pull this out and I spray it, I feel like I'm spraying a little droid's head. I love it. I love the black and gold. I love the hot pink. I love the color of the ambery liquid. I just love everything about this bottle. Sadly, the perfume is not very good. It doesn't perform very well, but there's something about Prada Candy that I am obsessed with. I love the smell of it. Even though it doesn't perform well, I'll put up with it because I adore how it smells, and I absolutely love this bottle. It's one of the funnest bottles in my collection. It always reminds me of Star Wars when I look at it. So anyways, that is Prada Candy. And then last but not least, I could not leave out these Dolce Garden bottles. This one in particular is my favorite. And the only reason this one is my favorite is because I love the pop of green where it says garden. I know that's such a silly little thing, but I also love the combination of pink and black. I just think it's such a fun color combination. I love these caps. I absolutely adore the flower caps. You know what I forgot? I'll tell you what bottle I forgot. Kim Kardashian Fleur Fatale. That's another one of my absolute favorite bottles. I'll just give it an honorable mention here. I love that bottle. I think it's stunning. I think it is the best celebrity perfume bottle on the market. The whole bottle looks like a white rose. I'll throw up a picture here so you guys can see, but the whole bottle it looks like a white rose. It's beautiful. It's a stunning bottle. The best celebrity perfume bottle on the market, in my opinion. I think it's gorgeous. And I have a thing about flowers. I just think that when they somehow incorporate a flower onto a perfume bottle, I'm sold. I love it. And I love that the lids of this line of perfume or I love that all of the lids from the Dolce Garden line are flowers. I just think they're stunning. But there's something really special about about Dolce Garden. Again, because of the pink and black combination, and I am obsessed with that little pop of green where it says garden. I don't know if my camera will focus, but I don't know if you can see that or not. But this really fun little pop of green. I just love it. I love the shape of this bottle because it's not perfectly round. It's kind of like an oval. I just love this bottle. I love it. It brings me joy. I love all of the Dolce, like the Dolce perfume bottles, but I particularly love this one. So anyways, that is Dolce Garden. And that is gonna be it, guys. Aside from Kim Kardashian Fleur Fatale, which I left out, those are pretty much all of my favorite bottles in my collection. I'm sure that there are more, but I had to end it at part 3. Do let me know if you wanna see the opposite, if you wanna see a video about perfume bottles that I really don't like. I have plenty of those. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.